It's time now for the Peter Channel Late Night News. It's late Tuesday, May 3rd, 2016. Good everybody, I am Peter Wiggins on Late Night, 11:30 p.m. News and odds on top 3 at 11:30 p.m. is Donald Trump, the celebrity mogul who was bashing unorthodox presidential bid, was candidate time and again became the de facto Republican nominee Tuesday after a runaway victory in Indiana's primary forces the chief of Ted Cruz to quit. Police have found and arrested a man suspected killed 11-year-old Ashlyn Bike. Her body was found Tuesday in Arizona. A U.S. Navy SEAL killed by Islamic State militants during an extremely heavy intense firefight with U.S. forces and Kurdish paramilitary troops in northern Iraq Tuesday was defined Tuesday evening by Arizona's governor. Ron Escoff couldn't afford anything to eat, so he stole less than $5 worth of cheese and sausage from a supermarket in Italy. Steal food if you need is not a crime. The child court finds. Calgary, Alabama. More than 80,000 people fell into a military evacuation route as wildfires spread the town in northern Alberta, where Canada's oil stands industries based local 40 said Tuesday. Atlanta, Georgia's Republican governor vetoed a bill Tuesday, allowing concealed and guns on the college campuses rejected the proposal and a legislature controlled by his own party had illegally approved it in the election year. In an anonymous vote, the United Nations passed a resolution to remind combined parties that hospitals are being treated as sanctuaries for war. Nairobi, Kenya, a baby girl was rescued Tuesday after 80 hours trapped in the rubble of a collapsed residential building in the Kenyan capital when emergency workers are hailed as a miracle. Middle of Philippines. Muslim militants have threatened to kill 3 more hostages in a jungle basin in southern Philippines more than a week after being in a Canadian man when their multi-million-dollar ransom demands were not met. Fight Moscow. Rebel fighters are launched an assault in serious demand in northern city of Aleppo on Tuesday and fired rockets at a hospital latest violence to hit the civilians that diplomatic struggle to restore the rebel and ceasefire and resurrect peace. Flags and farmers offer with Vincent's farmers and a connect Iwo Jima photo. A pig attack at a Tanzan farm. Tuesday injured 2 people with a one miss to say the left rendered injuries according to Tanzan Massachusetts police. A passenger attacked the driver that had checked vehicle in the northeast Washington Tuesday morning continued for several blocks until he created gas station facility struck pedestrian, police said. Topeka, Kansas, a Kansas woman who took her children to perform for Akbar's duty of takeover Oregon wildlife. Refugee early this year said that authorities have removed 7 of her children from her home and arrested her as assault and police officer. Edinburgh. I moved to help the school department close a $4 million budget gap and sent Chuck Waits to 23 city-side departments, including the police department, which will be forced to cut patrols and that delivery response with especially not emergencies only. Police Chief Kyle Haggerty said Tuesday the big part of the police would be a lack of overtime mandate that's normally used to fill temporary vacancies. For example, the city has hired 6 new police officers, but they don't start police academy until August and won't be ready for solo patrols for a year. Not found behind, track and field teams look to new ways to raise funds while giving back to town. Mansfield Shucks were a little further than the ABC reality TV series, but Seacock's early cigar still had overcome the little nervousness that several rivals captured the 2,500 top prize the Tuesday the local bank version of the Shuck Tank. Edinburgh morning, now an emotional debate Tuesday night yielded its decision to put off a decision to measure that would give City Council more than power over the school department funded. Norfolk Buckner trended Edinburgh in time of election this spring. Norfolk voters retained all the candidates of 3 races in Tuesday's annual town election. Edwards to go girded for cuts to music programs. And police are looking for a protective man suspected in a series of break-ins at Brown University's Smithfield went out, where they recruited a group of female residents while they were sleeping in campus townhomes. New York, Daniel Aaron, the Pioneer School of America's Studies, said the first president of the Library of America has died. Aaron died Saturday at 103 at Mount Auburn Hospital, Cambridge, Massachusetts, for his son, Paul Aaron. Daniel Aaron had been admitted a week early for a breathing problem. Aaron explained his country found success, saying that diplomatic missions he traveled from Eastern Europe to South America and worked such a bunch of books as men of good opening and written more. He helped found the Library of America, which is high quality additional clinical American offers from Irving Bill to Phil Prof. Boston police arrested a Boston man saying the opponent had gathered to the men because he was upset the refrigerator where delivered was the wrong size. Fiat Chrysler and Google partnered to make self-driving minivan. Discounts are no longer enough to turn ship around. The nation number for wireless carriers says it needs to spend more resources more wisely. About 410 of supporters expect a meeting on Tuesday urged the city's rent guidelines for the increased rents. St. Petersburg, Florida. Photos on the newspaper in the Tampa Bay Times letter to say that the purchase of a competitor, the Tampa Tribune, and the decades-long newspaper rivalry. The Dow down 140.25 points at 750.91. SP 500 at 18.6 points at 2063.37. And Nasdaq at 54.37 points at 4,763.22. For the first time, researchers have discovered 3 potentially habitable air-flying worlds orbited and also closed off star 40 light years away. Another star system according to a study published in the journal Nature. Swellsboro past the Channel Island of Venice Beach and where they make. Just west of Los Angeles, estimated populations of spiny rock-faced women from prey among bush-like corals. NOAA researchers have found a new species of deep-sea jellyfish during an expedition in Mariana Trench. Its discovery helps support the idea that there are more things people don't know about their Earth's oceans. The ER waiting game. You can expect to wait 49 minutes in the emergency room before a doctor or nurse sees you. Your step doctor's list of doctors so you're away in hospital. Call your physician and ask her to call emergency. Also around 50 personalities feel addicted to their cell phones according to a new poll 1,240 parents and children by Common Sense Media. Okay, take a look at New England insolence in Boston, Massachusetts, shooting at Bailey and Knott Avenue. Person shot, possible second victim at 71 Bailey Street. Peter Cello News Time is now 11:37 p.m. on this late Tuesday night, and it's time now for a travel report. Maybe let's study off down in Rhode Island, where let's study in Rhode Island, where 95 into the southbound side and then sold from Route 10 Crescent on to Route 30 Warp. South East Expressway on the southbound side and also the Dorchester Stretch. 485 on the northbound side and then sold around Route 2 in Westford. Mass parking in the eastbound side and it's a little slow for the Stockbridge Stretch. Windsor Locks. Route 20 in the westbound side. A little slow on Windsor Locks Airport in North Connecticut. Route 2 in the westbound side. It's a little slow to Colchester. 91 in the southbound side. A little slow around the Merritt Parkway around Meriden. 95 on both ends. A little slow to Bridgeport. Merritt Parkway in the eastbound side. A little slow from the Norwalk and Fairfield Stretch. Merritt Parkway in the westbound side. A little slow around the Stepford Stretch. Up in Northern New England, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine Highways. I'm looking again. Now to New York City. 95 minutes southbound side and then so from I-8708 at the George Washington Bridge. FDR driving the northbound side and then so from Williamsburg Bridge all the way at the Lawn Expressway. FDR driving the southbound side and then so from the Harlem Stretch. 678 at the northbound side and also from JFK Airport all the way at the Lawn Expressway. 78 at the eastbound side is also from Newark all the way to Jersey City. 95, it's close on the Jersey Turnpike. It's close on the northbound side of Edison all the way out to Fort Lee. I-80 eastbound side, also at Route 95. Down to New Jersey. Atlantic City Expressway, it's a little slow. Down to New Jersey around the Wharton Safe Force and New Jersey Turnpike on the southbound side, a little slow. Around the Deptford Township, but New Jersey Turnpike is a little from both ends from Fort Lee all the way out to Wilmington. New Jersey Garden State Parkway is a little from Whitewood all the way out to Perth Amboy and Newark. Highways and byways in New York and Pennsylvania, look again. Down in Maryland, 895 on both ends of the Harbor Tunnel, Baltimore, and slow on both ends. Route 58 on the westbound side, and also the Queenstown, Maryland stretch. 395 on the northbound side, and also for the capital section of Washington, D.C. Beltway on the westbound side, so from 267 to Route 66 in Virginia. And before we went Spencer, we'll also after the Capital Beltway in Southwest Washington. Okay, let's take a look at okay, take a look at some MBTA alerts. Subway system, commuter rail, and the ferries they are. Like again, Peter Chaladusa is now 11:40 on this slate. To that, and it's time now for a weather report. And it's seeing some spotty rain showers. Just around Reddit, stretching it up into Wilmington and stretch around Andover. And also seeing some spotty rain showers off Cape Ann from Boston, stretching around Cape Ann, stretch around Gloucester and Rockport. And a little out of rain showers southeast of Nantucket. And seeing some spotty rain showers from Worcester, stretching it down to Quabbin Reservoir and stretching it to Ware. And also seeing some spotty showers north of Holyoke and stretching it out of Greenfield and stretching it out northwestern Massachusetts around Northampton and Bennington. Some spotty rain showers east of Albany, and also see some rain showers around Key, New Hampshire. Okay. Let's take a look at a 7-day forecast. It goes like this. For tonight, isolated showers. Cloudy skies with a low around 43 degrees. Cold wind becoming anticipation 20%. For Wednesday, showers may after 4 p.m. High to 54 degrees. Northeast rock. Found at 9 miles an hour. Anticipation 50%. New Pittsburgh to less than 7 inches possible. Wednesday, rain possibly influence for 2 a.m. Then showers likely possibly at thunderstorm between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. Then there is a drizzle after 4 a.m. Pressure bug after 2 a.m. low at 44 degrees. And north about 7 miles an hour. Anticipation 8% new Pittsburgh between the 10th and a quarter inch. How about it's possible thunderstorms for Thursday? There is a drizzle and chance of showers before 9 a.m. Then chance of showers after 9 a.m. Pressure bug before 9 a.m. Otherwise, most skies about 54 degrees and northeast around 8 to 10 miles an hour. Gusts 20 miles an hour. Anticipation 4%. New Pittsburgh at less than 7 inches possible. For Thursday, and chance of showers, Pittsburgh after 1 a.m. Otherwise, most skies about 45 degrees and north about 3 to 6 miles an hour. Anticipation 30%. Friday, chance of showers, Pittsburgh before 9 a.m. and after 1 a.m. Most skies about 37 about 47 degrees. Anticipation 45%. For Saturday, and chance of showers before 11 a.m. and after 3 a.m. Most skies about 6 miles about 47 degrees. Anticipation 30%. Sunday, chance of showers, 25 before 7 a.m. Otherwise, Sunday podcast about 64 about 42 degrees. Anticipation 40%. Monday, steady most skies about 66 below about 45 degrees. And for Tuesday, most skies about 70 degrees. Currently at not near, it is overcast at 48, humidity 8%, 9 above Celsius. And that's going to be it for the Peter channel. Late high news, and it's late Tuesday, May 3rd, 2016. I appreciate it. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow night. Tomorrow morning with a more report. Good night.